Let's do baking again, and because it was winter and I didn't bake much, so for the start I thought of doing this cheesy bread recipe with you all. For this recipe, actually this is a kind of flat bread with cheese filling in it, and for the dough I am using 1 egg, 250 grams cottage cheese. This has only 3% fat. When you buy cheese, ask for the low fat or the no fat version. And 150 grams butter, 250 grams flour, 1 teaspoon full sugar, and for the filling I am using 1 cup of fresh parsley that I chopped roughly, and 1 egg, about a tablespoon of garlic powder. You can use 2-3 cloves of garlic finely chopped, and a tablespoon of sour cream, and sesame seeds for sprinkling on top. So let's start. Into a mixing bowl, add the flour. This is self-raising flour. If you don't have self-raising flour, add 1 teaspoon of baking powder with half a teaspoon of salt in 250 grams plain flour. So this is 250 grams self-raising flour, and the butter, 1 egg, sugar. Start mixing it about 5 minutes and leave it aside to rest about 10 minutes. And I forgot to add the cottage cheese, so I'm adding cottage cheese too. Now let's mix the filling ingredients. So I'm adding 200 grams cottage cheese. You can use any kind of cheese that you wish to add. I'm trying to do this as a low fat bread, so this is low fat cottage cheese, 1 egg, garlic powder, and a tablespoon of sour cream. Instead of sour cream, you can use Greek style yogurt or even curd. So mix it well and add the parsley and leave it aside. This is a bit sticky dough, so put some flour onto the bench and put the dough onto the bench now. And you can flour your hands and then knead this until it's not sticky. After, divide the dough into 2 pieces, and these 2 pieces are equal, so take a quarter of the other one and put it on the other, so one is a bit bigger and the other one is a bit smaller. So now put more flour onto the top and more flour onto the bottom. Roll it to a nice circle. After, put it into a baking tray with a baking paper on and leave it aside. Take some cold water and wet the edge of that prepared flat bread like this. And after, put the prepared mix into the middle. And spread it nice and even. Don't take it to the corner, just around where you put the water. Nice and even. Now take the other half, a bit bigger than the other one. So roll it back, putting more flour. A circle a bit bigger than the one you made before. So after, take the prepared bread and then put it onto the top of the other bread, and then tuck it under the other bread and seal it nicely, pressing with your finger like this. So it's ready. So nice and even, press it nice and even again, because if not it will leak. So press from the top. Now egg wash this. Sprinkle some sesame seeds and bake it 190 about 20 to 30 minutes, so until golden brown on top. So I took the cheese bread out from the oven just now, and it's nice and crispy on top too. So I'm going to leave this to cool down, and let's cut and see how it looks like. The cheese spread is ready and I left it to cool down. So let's cut it. And it's nicely set, and this is how it looks like. It's with a nice cheese layer, and hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.